You don't need to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to completely change your financial life. You don't need a lucky investment. You don't need to win the lottery. And you definitely don't need to wait for someone to rescue you. What you need is a simple system. A system you can actually follow. Because the biggest difference between people who constantly worry about money and people who feel financially secure isn't usually income. It's having a plan. Today, I'm going to show you a step-by-step 6-month roadmap that can completely change the way you manage money. Each month has one clear mission, one focus, one habit to build. No complicated strategies, no unrealistic promises, just practical actions that build on each other until your finances begin working for you instead of against you. By the end of these 6 months, you'll have more control, less stress, better habits, and a financial system that keeps improving even while you're busy living your life. Before we begin, if you're serious about building wealth, becoming financially free, and making smarter money decisions, subscribe to the channel, because every week we share practical lessons that help you build a richer future. Now, let's begin with the first month. Month 1. Face reality. Most people don't have a money problem. They have an avoidance problem. Whenever finances become uncomfortable, they stop looking. They ignore bank notifications. They avoid opening bills. They promise themselves they'll check everything later, but later never comes. The mind believes avoiding the problem will reduce stress. Instead, it creates even more stress. Your imagination starts filling in the blanks. You begin assuming things are worse than they really are, and uncertainty becomes exhausting. The first step toward financial freedom is replacing uncertainty with clarity. This month has only one objective: know exactly where your money goes. Nothing more, nothing less. Start by writing down your monthly take-home income, not your salary before taxes, the money that actually arrives in your account. Next, calculate your essential expenses. This includes your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, insurance, everything required for basic living. Then, look at how much you're already saving or investing. Even if it's only a small amount, every dollar counts. Finally, calculate your lifestyle spending: restaurants, entertainment, shopping, coffee, streaming subscriptions, online purchases, everything that's optional. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel guilty. Simply collect the numbers. Because numbers don't criticize you. They simply tell the truth. Many people are shocked when they discover how much disappears through tiny purchases. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. It doesn't seem like much until it adds up to hundreds every month. Use whatever tracking method feels easiest: a budgeting app, a notebook, a spreadsheet. The best system is the one you'll actually continue using. Track every expense for 30 days, no exceptions. By the end of the month, you'll know exactly where every dollar goes. That knowledge changes everything, because once you understand your habits, you finally know what needs to change. You can never improve what you refuse to measure, and financial confidence always begins with awareness. Month 2. Build your first safety cushion. Now that you understand your money, it's time to protect it. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, phones stop working, medical bills appear, jobs change. Unexpected expenses don't ask for permission. They simply arrive. Without savings, every surprise becomes a crisis. That's why your next mission is simple. Save enough money to cover one full month of essential living expenses. Imagine your monthly necessities cost $2,500. Your goal is to build exactly that amount, not because you're planning for disaster, but because you're preparing for peace of mind. This single financial cushion changes the way you think. Instead of living from paycheck to paycheck, you begin living with confidence. You stop panicking every time something unexpected happens. The biggest obstacle isn't mathematics, it's psychology. Your brain naturally wants rewards today. Saving feels like giving something up. Buying something exciting feels better than putting money into an account you hope never to use. But that's the wrong way to think. You're not losing money, you're purchasing freedom. Freedom from financial emergencies. Freedom from constant anxiety. Freedom from depending on credit cards every time life surprises you. During this month, reduce unnecessary spending. Cook more meals at home. Pause subscriptions you rarely use. Delay impulse purchases. Ask yourself one question before buying anything. Will I care about this purchase 6 months from now? Most of the time, the answer is no. If saving 1 month's expenses feels impossible in only 30 days, stretch the timeline. Take 2 months, even 3 if necessary. What's important isn't speed, it's consistency. Just don't use extra time as permission to keep wasting money. Stay focused. Every dollar saved brings you closer to stability. When your first financial cushion is complete, you'll notice something interesting. Your decisions become calmer, your confidence grows, and money stops feeling like an emergency, because for the first time, you're prepared instead of reacting. That's the foundation every wealthy person builds first, before investing investing, before growing wealth, before chasing bigger opportunities. They create stability, and stability gives them the confidence to keep moving forward. Month 3. Eliminate bad debt and build your emergency fund. Now that you've gained control over your spending and you've built your first financial cushion, it's time to remove the biggest obstacle standing between you and financial freedom: bad debt. Not every debt is the same. Some debt can help you build your future. Other debt quietly steals it. A low-interest mortgage or an affordable student loan usually isn't the biggest threat, but high-interest debt like credit cards, payday loans, or expensive consumer loans can keep you trapped for years. Every month, interest keeps growing, which means you're paying for yesterday's purchases with tomorrow's income. That's why this month has 2 priorities. First, destroy your expensive debt. Second, continue building your emergency fund. Start by making a complete list of every debt you owe. Write down the balance, the minimum payment, and most importantly, the interest rate. Now organize the list from the highest interest rate to the lowest. Your mission is simple: pay every minimum payment, but throw every extra dollar at the debt charging the highest interest. When that debt disappears, move to the next one, then the next. Each payment creates momentum. Each balance that reaches 0 gives you another small victory. Those victories matter because progress keeps motivation alive. Many people become discouraged because they focus only on how far they still have to go. Instead, celebrate every milestone, every loan paid off, every balance reduced, every dollar of interest you no longer owe. You're not just paying off debt, you're buying back your future income. Imagine earning money and actually keeping more of it. That's the real reward. Once your expensive debt begins disappearing, shift more attention toward your emergency fund. Your goal is to save enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. If your income is stable, 3 months may be enough. If your work depends on commissions, freelancing, seasonal jobs, or self-employment, aim for 6 months instead. This emergency fund is different from your first 1-month cushion. It's your long-term financial protection. It exists for life's biggest surprises: job loss, medical emergencies, major repairs, unexpected family situations. When those moments happen, you won't need to panic. You won't need to borrow. You'll already be prepared. One mistake many people make is waiting until they've saved every dollar before moving on to investing. Don't fall into that trap. Once you've built the first few months of emergency savings, you can begin growing your wealth at the same time. That's exactly what month 4 is all about. Month 4, start investing while finishing your emergency fund. Many people believe investing is something you do after becoming rich. The truth is, investing is one of the reasons people become rich. Time is your greatest investment advantage. The earlier you begin, the harder your money works for you. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to predict the stock market, and you definitely don't need to become a financial expert overnight. You simply need consistency. This month, your goal is to continue building security while also beginning to grow wealth. Think of it like planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the more years it has to grow. Start by taking advantage of any employer retirement benefits available to you. If your company matches your retirement contributions, never ignore that opportunity. That's additional money simply because you're saving for your future. Walking away from it is like refusing free income. Next, open an investment account designed to help your money grow efficiently. Choose one that offers tax advantages in your country. The less money you lose to taxes over time, the more your investments can compound. Now comes the most important decision. Keep investing simple. Many beginners spend months searching for the perfect stock. They watch endless videos, read countless opinions, and still never invest. Meanwhile, time keeps passing. Instead of trying to guess tomorrow's winners, own a small piece of hundreds or even thousands of companies through diversified index funds or exchange-traded funds. This spreads your risk, reduces emotional decision-making, and allows your investments to grow alongside the overall market over the long term. Remember, successful investing isn't about getting rich next month. It's about becoming wealthier every year. There will be days when markets rise. There will be days when markets fall. That's completely normal. Don't let temporary headlines change your long-term plan. Wealth is built through patience, not panic. As your emergency fund continues growing, you can slowly increase the amount you invest each month. Maybe you begin by putting most of your extra money into savings and a smaller portion into investments. Later, as your emergency fund reaches its target, you gradually shift more money toward investing. Now you're doing something powerful. You're protecting yourself today while building tomorrow. Security and growth, working together, not competing against each other. This is the point where your financial life begins to change. You're no longer just surviving. You're creating a system that continues building wealth month after month, year after year. And that's exactly what successful people understand. Money isn't built through one lucky decision. It's built through consistent actions repeated over time. Month 5, increase your income. By now, you've built better habits. You've taken control of your spending. You've started eliminating expensive debt. You've created an emergency fund, and you've begun investing. Now it's time to focus on the other side of the equation, your income. Saving money is powerful, but there's a limit to how much you can cut. Income, on the other hand, has almost almost no ceiling. That's why wealthy people don't spend their entire lives looking for ways to save $5. They spend their time learning how to earn 500 more. Start by asking yourself one simple question. Is my current job helping me grow? Every job should give you at least one of two things: better skills or better pay. The best jobs give you both. If your job is helping you learn valuable skills, you're building a stronger future. If it's paying you fairly, you're creating financial progress. But if it's doing neither, you need a plan. Don't settle simply because change feels uncomfortable. Comfort often becomes the biggest obstacle to growth. Take an honest look at your value. Research what people with your experience are earning. Compare salaries. Study industry trends. Learn what employers are paying for your skills. You may discover you're worth much more than you thought. If that's the case, prepare for a conversation. Document your achievements. List the problems you've solved. Highlight the value you've created. Then confidently ask for a raise. Not because you hope they'll say yes, but because you've earned the opportunity. If your employer isn't willing to reward your contribution, don't panic. Explore new opportunities. Sometimes the fastest way to increase your income is changing where you work. Many people double their salary over several years simply because they were willing to move when better opportunities appeared. But don't stop there. Think beyond your paycheck. Could you freelance? Could you tutor? Could you sell a service? Could you create digital products? Could you start a small online business? Could you turn one of your skills into another source of income? Your first side income doesn't need to replace your full-time job. It only needs to create momentum. Even an extra $200 each month can dramatically accelerate your savings, increase your investments, or help eliminate debt much faster. Here's another important rule. Whenever your income increases, don't immediately increase your lifestyle. This is where many people make a costly mistake. They earn more, then spend more. A bigger paycheck becomes a bigger house, a newer phone, a more expensive car, more subscriptions, more monthly payments. Before long, they're earning twice as much, but still living paycheck to paycheck. Instead, keep your lifestyle stable, let your income grow, and send the extra money toward your future. Imagine receiving a raise. Instead of spending every extra dollar, invest it, save it, build assets with it. Your future self will thank you, because wealth isn't created by how much you earn. It's created by how much you keep and what you do with the money you keep.
Month 6. Automate your financial life.
Congratulations, you've made it to the final month. But this isn't the finish line. It's the beginning of a system that can serve you for years. Here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they lack knowledge. They fail because they rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Life gets busy. Unexpected problems appear. Some weeks you're focused. Other weeks you're exhausted. If your financial success depends entirely on willpower, eventually you'll fall behind. That's why automation is so powerful. It removes unnecessary decisions, and fewer decisions lead to fewer mistakes. Think about how many choices you make every day. What to wear, what to eat, what emails to answer, what errands to run. By the evening, your brain is tired. When you're mentally exhausted, you're more likely to spend impulsively, skip saving, delay investing, or ignore your financial plan altogether. Automation solves this problem. Start by setting up automatic bill payments, rent, utilities, insurance, loan payments, anything with a due date. This protects your credit, avoids unnecessary fees, and removes the stress of remembering every payment. Next, automate your savings. Schedule money to move into your savings account every payday. Don't wait until the end of the month, because if you save what's left over, there usually won't be much left. Instead, pay yourself first. Treat saving like any other important bill. Then, automate your investments. Choose a fixed amount. Invest consistently. Whether markets are rising or falling, consistency beats perfect timing. Over time, those automatic contributions begin compounding quietly in the background. While you're working, sleeping, or spending time with your family, your money continues working for you. Another helpful strategy is separating your spending money from everything else. After your bills, savings, and investments are automatically handled, transfer your remaining money into a separate account for everyday spending. This becomes your personal budget. When it's empty, you stop spending until the next payday. No complicated calculations, no constant temptation. Just a simple system that's easy to follow. Finally, review your finances every few months. Your life will change. Your goals will change. Your income may increase. Your expenses may decrease. Adjust your system whenever necessary. Keep improving it. Small improvements made consistently create remarkable results over time. Remember, your financial plan isn't something you create once. It's something you continue refining throughout your life. Now imagine where you'll be 6 months from today. You have two choices. You can continue hoping things somehow improve, continue worrying every payday, continue wondering where your money disappeared, or you can start today, 1 month at a time, one habit at a time, one decision at a time, because that's how real financial change happens. Not overnight, not through luck, not through gambling, not through chasing shortcuts, but through consistent action, month after month. First, you understand your money. Then, you build your safety cushion. Next, you eliminate expensive debt. After that, you begin investing. Then, you increase your income. Finally, you automate everything. Each step strengthens the next, until managing money no longer feels stressful. It simply becomes part of your life. 6 months may not sound like a long time, but 6 months of focused action can completely change your financial future. The habits you build today can benefit you for decades. Remember, financial freedom isn't about showing off expensive things. It's about having choices. The choice to leave a job you don't enjoy. The choice to handle emergencies without panic. The choice to spend more time with the people you love. The choice to build a future on your own terms. That's what real wealth looks like. It isn't measured only by the size of your bank account. It's measured by the peace of mind your money gives you. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with the first step. Stay consistent. Trust the process. And let every month bring you closer to the life you truly want. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more practical lessons on building wealth and financial freedom. And remember, your future isn't created by one big decision. It's created by the small decisions you repeat every single day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.